Thank you for the opportunity. The first question, Michael, why is important to tell the story of Creed 3?
I think it was important to tell the story of Creed 3 to just, evolve the character. I think it was really important to show who Adonis was in his past as a child, and like how and what made him become who he was. Who was his first influences? Who was his first protector? Who first taught him how to fight? I think all those things were very important to understand who Adonis Creed was today. And so it's an origin story and a trilogy all in one. And I felt like it was important to really show Adonis's life now as, with his family moving forward.
Yeah. This is your first film as director. What will this movie represent in your career?
Well, it represented my career. It would represent the first movie that I directed in my career. It represents just growth, evolution. This is a new chapter of my life, a new chapter of my career as well. So, looking forward to directing more in the future. But, for me, this was finally as an actor, I think I've been on so many sets and so many different projects with different directors and different stories, and finally having an opinion and having control over it, a vision, over a story, and having something to say. So that was something that, I think this movie represents.
Yeah. In this year's Adonis movie, family is more important than boxing. How would you describe this growth of this character in this film?
But the growth in this film is tremendous. I think the look on, what masculinity really means. I think, there's a lot of old school ways, especially within men, of how we talk about our emotions and our feelings and lack thereof. But it doesn't. I really want to show that on screen visually, what that looked like. For somebody who obviously needs to talk or obviously needs to, to express certain feelings and emotions, but he just can't do it. And what that will cause for him and the people around him. And then I also want to show him get through that and dig deep and be able to overcome those challenges and how good that would feel for him and his family as well. So that was something that, I thought was really important to say.
Yeah, I read that anime inspired the boxing scenes in the movie. How did that happen?
I see you with the halo back there. I got you. I see you. Yeah, you in it. I think for me, finding, organic, real ways to incorporate, the spirit of anime throughout this movie was really important to me. It's always been in my head. I've always been trying to find ways to bring, anime to live action in a real way. And I think we found a nice balance through the relationships of Adonis and Damien, through to all the way to some of the fight scenes, and how we chose to capture and tell that story inside the ring.
Okay, Michael, thank you for the opportunity. Definitely, I loved your movie.
Thank you so much.